mean? If I'm gonna do something like that's like the responsibility of having a phone and having an Instagram and having social media, then why why would I ever like completely disregard this responsibility that I have and just like be rude to somebody, you know? And I know this is not gonna change haters, and I know there's always gonna be them, but you have to just like put things in perspective a little bit, you know? Like I'm a human being, you're a human being, like we're all people and we all have feelings and we all have stories. There's a lot more underneath the surface than you could see on the outside. And to like also move on from that, like self acceptance stuff, like I see a lot of you saying I was bullied and I hate myself because of it. I just saw someone say that. Um, Hearing somebody say that they hate themselves is the most upsetting thing for me because nobody should ever have to hate themselves. When you hate somebody, you hate them and you like despise them and you think they're a terrible person and you think something they did was terrible and you hate them. If that person is yourself, then there's nothing more in the world than I like that I get more like I mean of course there is, but like that's like one of the main things that makes me so upset. You guys have to always remember that no matter how old you are or no matter how brave you might think you are, you're going to go through hard times and you're going to go through good times. And there's nothing that is worth your life or worth like I don't know. I don't know how to really word this, but like what I'm basically trying to say is like sometimes you need a good cry to fix the problem and to make yourself feel better. Because that's what makes me feel better is if I am upset about something, I'll just start to cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. But I'm also a very emotional person. And sometimes you just need a good cry. But sometimes crying just makes it worse and it makes you think about things more. And that is a really hard thing because like holding back emotion is not good because like then you're just gonna bottle things up and you're gonna try and push it down and push it down. And the more you like compress something, the more space it has to get piled on top of, and it's just gonna explode. And like I just don't think that you guys should ever like put yourselves through that. If you have an issue with something, talk to somebody. Talk to me. Talk to your friend. Even if like your parents are the issue or school is the issue, talk to like someone. Talk to yourself. Like, hey, I mean, like, if that's what's gonna make you feel better, talk to yourself. Sit on your computer and videotape a video of yourself and say, I'm beautiful the way I am, and nobody's gonna tell me that I'm not. And yeah, stuff's gonna suck at times. I'm gonna be very, very upset with myself and with other people and stuff like this at times. But overall, like I love myself and I'm going to do everything that I can to make myself a better person every single day. Because every day you can look back on the day before and say, what didn't I like about myself yesterday that I want to change? And there are things that you're not going to be able to change about yourself that are just you. And you have to learn to grow with it and love it. And you have to learn how to control the things you don't like and how to, like, exude the things that you do. And you have to, I don't know, I just think that everyone needs to find themselves in a way. And I'm sorry that I'm ranting. If you want to X out, you can. I just like really want to get this message across because I've gone through a lot of things in my life and I've gone through things that no one knows about and things that I keep to myself because I don't want to bring up feelings that I've suppressed so hard. So it's like I get it. That's why I like to talk about this stuff is because I understand it and I've been in your shoes. And I've looked at myself in the mirror and I've been like, I hate you. Like, I hate you so much. And I've just been crying. And that's the worst. That's like the lowest point that a person can be at is like just being like self I cannot talk. Self. Why am I saying self? Self-loathing is the worst thing ever. And hating yourself is terrible. And I've been there. My friends have been there. My boyfriend, I'm sure, has been there. My dad has been there. My mom has been there. Everyone has been there at a point. And it's a terrible feeling. Like, I just want you guys to look at me more as not like, of course, I want you to look at me as a role model, but I more want you to look at me and learn from me and learn from my mistakes and learn from things that I try to teach you. And like, I'm not a lot smarter than you guys. I'm not smarter than you guys at all. Just, I've done it. I've been through it, and it's terrible. And if any of you guys are ever going through where I was, I'm excited for you to get out of it because you're gonna be great. And I believe in every single one of you that you all can just be the best version of yourselves that you can be. It's simple as that. And I just hope that I'm gonna start crying. I always cry in you now. It's so crazy. I just hope that I can always be here for you guys. Always to just talk to you and let you know that I'm on the same exact page as you, and we all have issues and we all have flaws and we all have things that we don't like about ourselves. So if you're in, like I said, if you're in a bad place in your life and you're somewhere that you don't want to be, just you have to just know that it's gonna get better, and that everyone goes through things, and you're gonna be awesome, and you have to learn from what you're going through, because everybody goes through stuff, and I don't want any of you to ever feel less of yourselves, because I hate seeing that, because I always want to be here. I always want to make you guys feel happy, and I hate not being here all the time and being able to see every single one of you constantly. I feel I can't. I always cry in live chats. Sorry. I'm sorry. But just to finish what I was saying was and I'm sorry, I know some people hate about this stuff so much, and it's I get so much hate on a daily basis. And I have so many people who try and bring me down constantly, and who tell me that I'm not good enough, or that I should kill myself, or just really terrible things that the worst person shouldn't even be told. And I have you guys to keep my head up, and I have you guys to make me smile. And even if you guys are going through some really terrible things, I always can depend on you, and I could always just have you guys, and I just want you to always know that I'm here too, and I'll always just be your shoulder to lean on, and I don't want any of you to ever have doubts in that. And I just love you guys, and I'm sorry that I'm such an emotional mess. It's just you're all good enough, and I don't want anyone to ever let you feel less of yourself, or like I don't ever want anyone to make you guys feel the way I feel sometimes. Because I love you and I care about each and every single one of you, and nothing in the world means more to me than you guys. So, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys like hate seeing me cry, because I hate seeing you guys cry.